Hello, you have chosen a laminate floor with Top Connect installation by Haro. A good choice. Today I'll show you step by step how to install it as a floating floor. First, sweep and vacuum the room thoroughly. The subfloor has to be free from dust and dirt. To make sure that there are enough boards to finish, we will measure the surface area for installation again. We don't want to end up with too few elements when we're almost finished. Measure the space of the room as accurately as possible. Length times width. We add another 5 to 10% to the calculated square meters. There will always be a bit of cutting waste during installation. Before we start with the actual installation, we have to decide in which direction we will install the boards. Here there's no right or wrong. Installing the elements sideways can make a narrow space appear wider. If you focus on the lengthwise direction of a room, you emphasize the natural shape of the room. The primary light source can also be used as a guide. To create a clean end under doors or accurate transitions to adjacent rooms, install the appropriate moldings on the floor in advance. Wood is a living material and it changes its dimensions. Depending on temperature and humidity, your floor will slightly expand or contract. These moldings ensure that there are no gaps. In addition, they protect the edges of the parquet. When performing a floating installation on mineral subfloors, it is important to lay insulation against footfall sound and a vapor barrier. You will find different systems in our product range. In today's installation, we will use a sound-absorbing layer with integrated vapor barrier. And this is where it really gets serious. We are going to start the installation of your floor. We'll start in the right-hand corner. Please remember to leave an expansion gap of about 10 mm from the wall. Distance spacers are the easiest way to keep an even distance on all sides. With the next board, you will notice that the Top Connect installation system works quite easily. Simply put the short side of the board into position and push down until it locks. It is important to have an offset of at least 1/3 in the transverse joints of the adjacent boards. Starting from row 2, first angle in the long side, push carefully to the short side and let it snap in again by angling it down. You can tell that it is correctly locked when it clicks. We are going to check the correct alignment of the rows. If everything fits, we can continue. The elements rarely fit exactly at the end. Cut the last row lengthwise so that it fits perfectly. Whether you use a circular saw or a jigsaw is entirely up to you. Make sure you keep in mind the expansion gap of about 10 mm. Afterwards, take out the distance spacers and screw the cover moldings onto the base moldings mounted earlier. Done! Enjoy your new Haro floor. And if you have any questions, please visit our YouTube channel where you'll find many useful tips and tricks. See you soon!